Welcome back to the Ironman Completionist Series, the series where we redefine efficiency by taking an unconventional path on a brand new Ironman with the goal of completing the game, completing the collection log from the very beginning. There's no skipping of content in this series. The goal is to do it all and to do it all when it's most relevant to our progression. So come follow along on our journey of completing RuneScape one step at a time. Hello and welcome back to the Ironman Completionist Series. Now in today's episode, we want to finish up the final preparations for us to dive into the wilderness. BA was on that list, Rune Gloves was on that list, which you got out of the way. Now it's time for us to knock out the last few things on my list, which is primarily we want to do a couple other random quests and diaries and things like that so that I can do farm runs efficiently, specifically herb runs. So that's things like the RD2 the RD Diary 2, medium, Lumbridge medium diary, My Arm's Big Adventure, Azeric's Talisman, those kind of things, just kind of random house cleaning type stuff. And I believe I have all the requirements I need for those now, so we just got to go bang them out. And then for the primary content for this episode, we're going to be heading into LMS for my first time. I've never been there before. A few things that we're really looking from LMS. We're not going to go farm rune arrows for GP. By the time we get to revs, we'll have basically unlimited GP anyways. We want the rune pouch, obviously, Trover parchments, the MSB scroll, perhaps the Ring of Wealth scroll. And then lastly, in LMS, I want to get a couple extra points for just supplies if I need them, if I need more blighted supplies for the wilderness, that kind of thing. It would be nice to just have, if I want to buy a looting bag, maybe just have a stack of 50 points or something like that in LMS. And so I am hoping that my luck turns around in the wilderness, because if we get spooned on a rev weapon or something, that would be just great. As a reminder from last episode, the plan is to tutorial skip until we get, for rev tasks, until we get the first rev weapon, and then we'll be doing normal wildy slayer from there. Okay, so looking at this, pretty sure there's no way in hell we're gonna do this. Actually, these first two steps I probably could do. It would be difficult, but this 181 range bone, I'm like really confident that I do not have that. And I forgot to mention there's one more house cleaning thing that we need to do. We need to clean out this bank. Look at this absolute mess. This is the Wintertod tab looks okay, but I need to rework all of this. I have, if you haven't seen episode 1, I went dry on the Phoenix, and I have 84 construction from literally just soloing Wintertod. And so we can build whatever we want. It's just a matter of getting the materials. And I don't have a lot of GP, but I'm pretty sure the costume room is just a bunch of mahogany planks, so shouldn't be an issue there. So let's go do that. Okay, so you're probably asking yourself what the hell I'm doing in the ham layer. I used one of these ham robes for a stash unit, and I just wanted to get the full set quick, and I need another pair of boots as well for the other stash unit, as you can see, because of the plugin. Thank you, plugin, with that. I just noticed in all of the time that I've played RuneScape that the ham layer trapdoor has an actual ham on it. All right, I believe we've got everything we need so far. For the most, I'm missing a few things. Like, I have the zombie outfits according to the collection log, as well as Lederhosen, so I'm missing some pieces there. Put my fire making cape away. It's not particularly useful, as well as a random team cape that I had in my bank. Okay, just one covers that slot, I guess. Then in the magic slot, we got the Brumatorch, we got the Mystic Robes, the normal one, because I was using those for a bit, but I have Infinity now, right? Infinity Robes do go in here, Pyromancer, etc. Speaking of Infinity Robes, I have no idea how you get these other two sets, but I do not feel like going, there's no way. No, don't even start. I'm not going back to that goddamn place. Oh, the Mando Hammer goes in here. Okay, I can grab one. I have a dupe, so I can grab that because it's something I use all the time, but I have an extra one, so might as well. Another quick thing, let's upgrade our Ava's device to grab this guy. Medium task in the Lumbridge Diary as well. All right, let's work through this little by little.
2 very boring minutes later.
Okay, after a bit of work, I think we're in a much better spot. I mean, this is still not super clean just yet, obviously, but I don't want to make this, have perfect placeholders for everything because this is so early on the account that it's going to move around so much. I just wanted to get like somewhat organized. I don't have to search for every single item in my bank. But yeah, looking pretty decent. The kind of ideas, this is like currencies, clue scrolls, teleports, that kind of stuff. But it's obviously a little bit of a mess right now. There's like tools and things like that. Actually, I got to move these over to the other tab. But the intention is this is going to be tool. I'm sure there's stuff missing, but that's the intention anyways. There's raw materials, logs, herbs, that kind of stuff. Farming, magic, runes, rune crafting. I guess this probably isn't right anyways, but yeah, you get the idea. This is stuff I'm saving for clue scrolls. Thanks to that plugin again, by the way. That plugin is awesome. A couple clue scroll rewards and stuff that I'm saving for clue scrolls that I just haven't built the stash units yet. Obviously want to hang on to that stuff. This is like supplies, I guess, gear, not much going on there just yet. This is random stuff that I'm saving for also a couple completionist stuff I'm saving for clues and stuff, or not clues, quests and stuff like that. And then this is our like loot tab. Not a whole lot going on there, but that'll help us at least get through for a while. And obviously as we advance, we'll clean it up some more. Real quick, 6D mining. I believe that allows us to now do lunar diplomacy as well, which I think we should do because I'm going to be making some of those chemistry amulets, I think they're called, the ones for Herblore, and also perhaps some other amulets like burning amulets as well. So I should go get string jewelry, right? Like that would just make things easier. All right, I think that's enough mining for now. Plan is we'll make a few burning amulets, maybe like obviously we'll crush some, but let's say 25 burning amulets and 75 bracelets, the bracelets that you use for Slayer, and then these will mostly be the amulets for for Herblore, and then we'll make a few necklaces as well for the teleports because they have some niche teleports, but we'll make a few of those. And then for the opals, we'll do some of the bracelets and then a bunch of dodgy necklaces as well. So I'm just going to be making up these bars at the blast furnace quick. That shouldn't take long. There's 46 smithing. There's only about 1,500 silver, 1,500 gold, something like that. Unfortunately, I do not have stamina potions, so this is probably going to slow down very quickly here. Only problem is I got to make a bullseye lantern for this quest, and you need like a master's degree to figure out how to make one of these things. I really enjoy this quest. I don't know if it's just nostalgia for me. I think it's overall just a good quest, like the variety and the things you have to put together. But also I remember back in RS2, this is like one of my first big goals. I was like really getting into magic, and so I wanted to unlock the other spell books and the new spells and stuff. So I remember like, grinding out the mining and I was like 61 crafting, how am I gonna, and I think I like did gold bracelets because I could profit off of it, and it took me forever crafting gold bracelets, but there was a profit margin there, and grinded that out. And I remember finally doing lunar diplomacy. Those are the days. But anyways, once she's done talking, there we go, lunar diplomacy done, and now we can string jewelry, which is kind of what we were after. But obviously lots of good teleports as well. Some of these teleports I can add to my house and whatnot. It's like the Catherby one's pretty nice for farming and stuff like that. But there's lots of good string jewelry. That's what we're after. Spin flax, that can be useful at some point, especially if I believe they're going to do a fletching minigame that you're going to use bows as a resource or something like that. Humidify is useful in a ton of places. So yeah, I don't need to preach to the choir here, but you guys get the idea. 60 for crafting. All of the crafting levels that we can get without having to go farm seaweed and do glass and stuff like that and charter ships. It just feels really nice. It feels nice to get a lot of these resources organically through doing this comp stuff. It feels really cool to not have to just go grind that stuff out. All right, I think that's going to be all the jewelry for now, other than I need to make a couple dragonstone rings, so I need to figure out how I'm going to get some dragonstones. But as you can see, a few rings of dueling. These aren't enchanted just yet. Games necklaces, P-necks. Look at these ruby bracelets. That's about 500k. So whenever I need GP again, I can out those, and that will easily hold me over, I think, until we get to revs. I know I've said that like 3 times already about various different amounts of cash, but that should be enough because we're very, very close to revs. About 50 bracelets of slaughter, not a ton there. I would have liked more, but you know, it was really slow mining those gems without a glory. A couple of those necklaces for teleports, traveler's necklaces, I think they're called. The amulets for for herb lore, as well as burning amulets, and then you have the other Slayer bracelet, and then dodgy necklaces. Those are for pickpocketing. So I need to go, enchant these over time, but I don't have enough cosmic runes. Maybe I'll go buy them, maybe not. I definitely could with this GP here. Cosmic runes aren't that expensive either, but first I need to figure out where I'm going to get a few dragonstones from. And so the reason why we needed dragonstones is so that I can make a couple rings of dueling. And the reason we need those is so that we have an escape from the wilderness. We have to charge these now, unfortunately. But so that we have a teleport that we can use. Is it 25 or 30? I don't recall. I think it's 30 with dragonstone jewelry, right? So we have a teleport that we can use, to get out of the wilderness properly. And also the Ring of Wealth I think it is. I think it's a mute that you get from LMS is really good for additional clue scrolls from the wilderness as well. So yeah, those are important to get, and hopefully we'll get more dragonstones from revs once we get started on that. All right, I think it is finally time for us to do some LMS. I've never done this before. I've never been a PKer in OSRS before. But, last time I played on my main, I was a pretty adept player. I had, Inferno Cape, I did top, I did stuff like that. So, I think I'm perfectly capable of learning how to PK, but definitely my mechanics are going to be super rusty. And I found, by the way, this plugin in RuneLight. So if I move, there we go. Sorry if that screwed up the video, but global F keys, if I turn that on, that allows you to rebind your F keys to other keys. So I like that because I always used to have them on my mouse, like on the side of an MMO mouse, and I feel like that's not good for click accuracy because you're pushing it with your thumb. See, I'm clicking those buttons right now with my thumb, and it moves the mouse slightly. So I've rebound them to the bottom of my keyboard so I don't have to have my hand sitting on the entire keyboard to reach the F keys. So that's cool, but it's not working. There we go. So yeah, we can, and I think this mini-games overall is going to be really good for me to just like kind of warm up my mechanics since I haven't really played much OSRS in 5 years or so. So I think it'll be really good for that. All right, spent a little time adjusting my loadouts. I think we're, I don't know. I think we're good to go to get started at least.
So it begins.
Well, I died right away. That sucked. Hey, I killed a bot. My first kill. I'm supposed to go get more stuff now, right? Do I just open up any chest? Oh, okay. So I get more gear that way, right? Okay, so I think I might have missed some gear there, but whatever. I think I'll drop the climbing boots. We got an ACB. That's a big upgrade, I'm pretty sure. I dropped my food. I didn't get any food back. Shit. Okay, so I found some other people fighting. I haven't found anyone else to fight yet, though. Okay, well, that was easy. I'm not sure if that was also a bot, but the guy did fight back, so I don't know. Okay. Oh, volatile nightmare staff. Okay, interesting. Fuck, I really need to freeze this guy. Oh, he clawed me. Okay, well, I should get a couple points that game, because I did kill some people.
Several months later.
Okay, we are just kind of running around in circles at this point. Oh no, this guy's a staff of the dead. Okay, I gotta freeze on him though. Oh no. I don't have javelins on him, I'm a fucking idiot. There we go. Okay. Alright, there we are. I got frozen. Ah, shit. I'm doing the pures now, and I don't think that really changes much with what you're actually doing. But the thing is I don't know how to actually fight on a pure. So, the prayers have screwed me up. Okay, Ranger Tunic, and like the gear and stuff. I just don't know it. I just don't know the gear, and that's like really throwing me off. Okay, I think this might be a bot. He doesn't have freezes, so I should be able to kind of run circles around him. You know, I gotta run my keys. Ooh, I hit a 45 DDS. I think that was a bot though. Just ran and see what we got here. Verox, okay. Verox helm is good. The full Verox set is not good. Oh, and an ACB. Okay, that's God, why I can't even fucking manage my items here. Oh, I died. But I think I was like top 5 that time or something. 4 points. I don't know what that means. But yeah, we definitely did better that time. But I got stuck in the fog. That guy was playing pretty well, but I think I could have beat him if I wasn't playing with the fog. I don't play battle royales at all. I think I just never played like Fortnite or anything like that or PUBG. But so I'm not really used to that. This guy's called the LMS God. I don't know if we might be out of our league here, guys. I killed the LMS God after he called me a noob, which I am a noob, but that's besides the point, you know? Besides the point, I am a noob, and I deserve that, but I still fucking killed him, so sit, bro. All right, 30 points. At this rate, we're gonna get all the points we need before we even win a game, but that's my goal. I want to win a game.
5 minutes later.
So I don't know if we can actually win a game, to be honest with you. Like, there's just like not very many bots, and all these people are way better than I am. I don't know. We'll see though. All right, we're up to 95 points, and I feel like I've hit a wall progressively. Like at the very beginning, I was just like running around with like a chicken with my head cut off, and you know, and I've since warmed up quite a bit. All right, I don't feel like we're making any progress here. I mean, we're getting points, right? So that's progress. But I mean, in terms of actually trying to win a game, all right, I thought I'd try something new. I need to imbue my salve amulet. So I thought I'd try out this thing, the new Duel Arena. You essentially just pop in here. Let's see, piety. This guy's got a dagger. I'm just gonna double claw spec him. Miss because he's wearing bandos. Okay, hit that time. I win. I get 18 points for that. I think you get like 12, 14 if you lose. And then, yeah, that's pretty much it. You just do that over and over again. But I think that should be really quick. I mean, I've been doing this for like, I don't know, 20 minutes or something. I think we're going to finish off this episode here. I think it might be a quick one, but we got all of our preparations done for the wilderness that we need to. And we did some last man standing. I don't think we got any collection log slots yet. All this stuff is all like cosmetics and stuff like that. So we didn't have those yet. But although I was frustrated, I didn't get a win yet on last man standing. By the way, if somebody is like a PvP pro, definitely reach out to me and help me with this, because I do feel pretty lost and I need wins. I need 1,000 wins to get this cape. So we're very, very like I didn't even feel close to getting one. I do feel a little bit better about PvP in general. I feel like, you know, I might have the opportunity to defend myself or something. Obviously, my stats aren't great here, but, you know, maybe I can catch a freeze, DD somebody, log out, that kind of thing. So we did get a lot done in this episode, but yeah, definitely please reach out to me if you're an LMS expert or something. You can come coach me sometime. That would make an interesting video, I'm sure. So otherwise, you guys stay tuned for that episode, because I'm really excited to get going on that wildy Slayer grind. And that should take us quite some time, but it should be a lot of varied content, and I'm looking forward to it. So take care and subscribe for more.